We've been trying to understand the big stories of development, how growth takes place, how it interacts with the distribution of income and well-being. We're able to look at how lives change through an extraordinary data set which we've been putting together now for nearly 50 years. That is one village called Palanpur in Uttar Pradesh in India. We have one survey of every household in the village, no sampling, of every decade since independence. So we can really look at how lives change in a very direct way, because we can follow through parents and children and indeed the next generation through. People who do better in the early part of the period did better by investing in agriculture. Right at the beginning, some people had irrigation, but others didn't. And through the first 20, 30 years, others were investing, and they caught up. So that kind of mobility in entrepreneurship brought inequality down a bit. And they invested because they had access to their land in a much stronger way after the so-called zamindari abolition in the 50s, which meant the land was redistributed to the people who were cultivating. But later on, really started in the 80s, people started to get involved in the outside village economy much more as it grew, and as of course the land per person came down with population growth. And in that second part of the period, the mobility, the looking for jobs and taking opportunities outside the village led to an increase in inequality, because as Deng Xiaoping put it, some people get richer before others. Many people seem to think that it's a story of movement out of agriculture to take a full-time job in a formal sector. That's not how it takes place. It's people finding all kinds of bits and pieces outside agriculture and starting to take those. Informal is normal, and if that's the process, then you should be looking to enhance those kinds of opportunities and not see development only through formal jobs in manufacturing.